If your shoulder hurts and you've been stretching it, you may be making it worse. Because shoulder pain is not all the same. One type may respond well to gentle movement, while another can get more irritated when you stretch the wrong area. So, in this video, I'll walk you through 3 simple shoulder tests you can do with me right now, sitting or standing. Each one gives us a clue about what your shoulder is struggling with most, and then I'll show you the safest place to start. As you do these tests, pay attention to 2 things. Where you feel the pain and whether the arm feels painful, weak, or both. That difference matters. Try the first test with me right now. Test number 1, the side lift pinch. Let your arm hang relaxed by your side. Now, slowly lift it straight out to the side. Palm can face down. Nice and slow. There's no rush. At first, it should feel fine. No pain. But right around here, a pinch, a sharp ache, sometimes a catch that makes you stop. If you feel that anywhere through this middle range, that's your answer. You've just found your pinch zone. Now, here's the part that surprises people. Keep lifting past that painful area, and the pain often disappears again. Pain, then no pain. That pattern is the side lift pinch, and it tells us something very specific. There's a small gap right here between the arm bone and the bone on top of the shoulder. When the arm passes through that middle range, the structures inside that gap get squeezed. That's the pinch. You've probably felt it reaching for a plate in the cupboard, putting on a jacket, fastening a seat, belt, lifting a bag off the counter. If that sounds familiar, the exercises for this type are coming up. But first, let's check the other 2 tests, because many people have more than one type going on at the same time. By the way, clinicians call this the painful arc. Now you know why they call it an arc. Test number 2, the empty can. Hold your arms straight out in front of you, angled slightly to the side, about halfway between forward and sideways. Now turn your thumb down like you're pouring out a can of water. That's the position. Now try to hold it there. If someone is nearby, ask them to gently push your wrist down while you resist. If you're alone, use your other hand to press down lightly on the wrist while you try to keep the arm up. If that causes pain in the top or front of your shoulder, or if the arm feels surprisingly weak, that's a positive. Empty can. That tells us something important. This points to one specific muscle in the rotator cuff, the supinatus. It does the heavy lifting every time you first raise your arm. When this muscle is irritated or weak, everyday things get harder. Reaching a high shelf, putting dishes away, washing your hair, even pulling a shirt over your head. Most people don't realize it's one specific muscle. They just think their whole shoulder is failing. It's not. It's usually this one. The exercises for the empty can are coming up. But first, one more test, because the third one catches something the first 2 can miss. Test 3, outward turn. Test resisted external rotation. Bend the elbow to 90 degrees and keep it tucked against your side. Now try to rotate the forearm outward against a wall or door frame. If that causes pain in the outside or back of the shoulder, or it feels clearly weaker than the other side, pay attention to that. This is a very common pattern in people who notice pain while steering, pulling a door open, reaching for the seat belt, or turning the arm outward. If more than one test hurt, that is common. Do not worry about getting a perfect label. Just ask one question. Which test felt most like your real-life pain? That is where you start. Here's how we're going to do this. I'll go through exercises for each test in order. Start paying close attention when I get to your test. But honestly, watch all 3 sections. Even if only one test hurt, the other exercises can help prevent the next problem before it starts. Exercise 1, pendulum swing. This one is the gentlest starting point. No lifting, no effort, just gravity doing the work. Find a sturdy table or the back of a chair. Something about waist height. Place the Hand of the good arm on it and lean. Forward slightly. Let the sore arm hang. Straight down, completely relaxed. Don't hold any tension in it. Let it be heavy, like a rope hanging from the shoulder. Now start with small movements. Swing. The arm gently forward and back. Small. Easy swings. Not big, not fast. Just a gentle pendulum. Keep breathing. Don't hold the breath. About 30 seconds of forward and back. Now switch to side 2. Side. Same thing. Small gentle swings. Let the weight of the arm create the movement. 30 seconds. And now small. Circles clockwise. First, imagine drawing a circle on the floor with the fingertips about the size of a dinner plate, no bigger. 30 seconds clockwise. Then 30 seconds the other way. The whole thing takes about 2 minutes. Here's why. It works. When the arm hangs like this, the weight gently pulls the arm bone down and away from the bone on top. That opens up the space where the pinch happens. It's one of the safest movements for a shoulder that's pinching, because you're not lifting against gravity at all. A few things to watch out for. If you're swinging too big or too fast, the shoulder muscles will kick in and try to control the movement. That defeats the purpose. Keep it small and lazy. Also, don't round the back too much. A slight lean forward is enough. And make sure the support is solid. A wobbly chair is not ideal. If this already feels better than lifting the arm normally, that's a very good sign. It means the joint responds well to decompression. Remember that feeling. It's your baseline. Exercise 2, table, slide. Now, we're going to start moving the arm through some range, but with support. The table does the heavy lifting here, not the shoulder. Sit at a table. Place a small towel or a cloth on the surface, something that slides easily. Now, place the forearm of the sore side flat on the towel, palm down. The elbow should be close to the body too. Start. Slowly slide the towel forward. Along the table, let the arm glide out. In front of you. Go until you feel a gentle stretch in the shoulder. Not pain. The moment it starts to feel uncomfortable, stop there. Hold for a second, then slide it back slowly. That's 1 rep. Let's do 8 to 10 of these. Slide forward. Pause. Slide back. Keep the movement smooth. Don't jerk it. Breathe out as you slide forward. Breathe in as you come back. Here's what this does. The table supports the full weight of the arm. That means the structures inside the shoulder that are irritated don't have to work to hold the arm up. They get a break while you slowly rebuild the range of motion they've lost. The most common mistake here, pushing too far too fast. People think more range means faster healing. It doesn't. If you force it past the first hint of real discomfort, you irritate the same structures you're trying to calm down. Think of it like this. You're asking the shoulder for permission, not forcing the door open. One more thing, keep the back straight. While doing this, don't lean the whole body forward to get more range. The movement should come from the shoulder, not from rocking the torso. Exercise 3. Seated shoulder blade squeeze. This one doesn't look like much, but it might be the most important of the 3. Here's why. The way the shoulder blade moves directly affects how much space there is for those structures that are getting pinched. If the shoulder blade doesn't move well, the pinch zone stays tight no matter how much you stretch. Sit tall in a chair, feet flat on the floor. Let both arms hang relaxed by the sides. Now gently pull the shoulder blades together toward the spine and slightly down. Imagine tucking them into your back pockets. Don't shrug up. Don't arch the lower back. It's a small controlled movement. Squeeze. Hold. If for about 5 seconds, then release. Slowly. That's 1 rep. Let's do 8 to 10. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep breathing. The effort should be in the middle of the back, between the shoulder blades, not in the Neck, not in the arms. When the shoulder. Blades sit in the right position and move well, the bone on top of the shoulder lifts slightly in the pinch. Zone opens up. Many people notice that. The side lift pinch test starts. Improving within 1 to 2 weeks of doing just this exercise. It's that directly. Connected. Do all 3 exercises. Pendulum, table slide, shoulder blade. Squeeze once or twice a day. In the first 3 to 7 days, there might be some mild soreness after the exercises. That's normal. It means the muscles are waking up. Sharp pain during any of the movements is not normal. If it's sharp, reduce the range or the effort and try again the next day. If the empty test was positive, the supinatus needs attention. This muscle is either irritated, weakened, or both. And the key to fixing it is not to push harder. It's to be smart about how you reload it. Calm it down first, then build. Tolerance. 2 exercises. Exercise 1. Wall slide. Stand facing a wall about 1 step away. Place both forearms flat against the wall at roughly shoulder height, elbows bent. The forearms and palms should be in full contact with the wall. Now slowly slide both arms up the wall. Keep the forearms touching the wall the entire time. Go as high as comfortable. Don't force it past the point where the shoulder starts to resist. Then slide back down to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Let's do 8 to 10 of these. Slide up slow and controlled and back down. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Watch out for 2 things. First, don't let the forearms peel off the wall. If they start lifting away, you've gone too high. Come back down a bit. Second, don't arch the lower back as the arms go up. That's the body cheating to get more range. Keep the core gently engaged and the ribs down. If this movement is completely pain-free from the start, great. That means the muscle can tolerate this level of load and you're ready for the next exercise. If there's mild discomfort at the top of the range, just don't go that high. Find a range that's challenging but not painful and work there. Exercise 2, isometric. Press into the wall. This is where real strengthening begins, but in the safest possible way. The muscle will work, but the joint won't move. Stand sideways, next to a wall. The sore shoulder faces the wall. Bend the elbow 90 degrees so the forearm points forward. Now press the outside of the elbow gently into the wall. Push as if trying to lift the arm out to the side, but the wall won't let it move. Hold that press. Start with very light pressure, about 30% of maximum effort. I know that feels like almost nothing. That's the point. Hold it for 8 to 10 seconds. Then release. Slowly. Rest for a few seconds. That's 1 rep. 5 reps total. Let's count. Through 1 together. Press gently into the wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the part that matters most. Progression. After 3 to 5 days at 30% effort, if there's no increase in pain, go up to about 50%. After another week, maybe 60%. Never jump to maximum effort. Never push to sharp pain. Most people's instinct is to push hard and fast. Don't. With the supinatus, patience beats intensity every single time. If you've been trying to strengthen your shoulder and it keeps flaring up, this is probably why. 2. Much too soon. Do the wall slide first to warm up the movement pattern, then the isometric hold to build strength. Every day, most people notice the empty. Test starts getting easier within 2 to 3 weeks. If the outward turn test hurt, the external rotators have been neglected. These are the muscles that rotate the arm outward, and almost everything in daily life works against them. Typing, driving, cooking, carrying, all of it pulls the arm inward. So the outward rotators get weaker and weaker over years until one day they start hurting. 2 exercises to fix this. Mobility first, then strength. Exercise 1, assisted external rotation. With a stick. For this exercise, grab a light stick, cane, dowel, or even a broom handle. Hold it with both hands in front of your body. Keep both elbows bent to about 90 degrees and tucked comfortably against your sides. This is your starting position. Now, use your good arm to gently push the stick across your body so the sore arm slowly rotates outward away from your stomach. The elbow on the sore side stays pinned to your side the entire time. Only the forearm moves, turning outward at the shoulder. Go only as far as feels comfortable. Do not force the motion. Then slowly return to the starting position. That is 1 repetition. Let's do 8 to 10 reps. Gently guide it outward, then come back to center. Outward, then back. Move slowly and stay in control. Watch for 2 things. First, do not let the elbow drift away from your side. If it does, you have gone too far. Second, do not twist your trunk to create extra motion. Keep the movement small, clean, and focused at the shoulder. The good arm should be doing most of the work. Here, the sore side is being guided through the motion, not forcing it. Exercise 2, isometric outward rotation. In through a wall. Now for the strengthening part. Same isometric principle as block B, but for the outward rotators. Stand with the sore side toward a wall. Bend the elbow 90 degrees. Tuck it firmly against the side. The forearm points forward. Now press the back of the wrist into the wall as if trying to rotate the forearm outward, but the wall stops it. Hold that press. Start light, about 30%. Effort. Hold for 8 to 10 seconds. Release slowly. Rest. 5 reps total. Make sure the elbow stays glued to the side. If it drifts away from the body, the wrong muscles take over and the exercise loses its purpose. Also press with the wrist, not with the hand flat. The contact point is the back of the wrist bone against the wall. Same progression as before, 30% for the first few days. If no increase in pain, move to 50, then 60 after another week. Never go to maximum effort. Never push through sharp pain. One important thing before we wrap up. These tests and exercises work well for common mechanical shoulder pain, but see a doctor or physical therapist if any of these apply. Your pain started after a fall or injury and hasn't improved in a few days. Your shoulder feels unstable, like it might slip out. You have night pain that regularly wakes you up and you can't find a comfortable position. Your weakness is getting worse, not better, or you've been doing the right exercises for 3 to 4 weeks and nothing has changed. These could point to a tear, a fracture, or something that needs imaging. Don't wait it out if any of those sound familiar. Here's your plan for the next 7 days. If the side lift, pinch test hurt most, start with only